Hello, welcome to Working with Charcoal with Mrs. Sudak. A couple things you're going to need: your sketchbook, and then all the materials you can find in this bin. We're going to start by just making some marks with some various types of charcoal. If you look in your bin, you're going to find you have something called charcoal sticks. Go ahead and get those out. You're going to see pencils that are also charcoal. Make sure you have one. And then you're also going to see in a bag loose pieces. This is called bind charcoal. We're going to test each one out before we go ahead and try drawing with them. What I want you to do towards the top of your sketchbook is just make a mark. Kind of color with it and see how it feels. You can use your finger and just see if you can create some blending. Do the same thing with the pencil. Again, just kind of seeing how it feels when you apply it to the paper. And then last but not least, bind charcoal. This breaks very easily, so if you have a big long piece, you may just want to break it in half. I'm going to label them: stick, pencil, bind. Once you do this, you may want to go ahead and wash your hands. Next, you're going to go ahead and access the paper that's in your bin. This is charcoal paper. Go ahead and get out a sheet. And you can find this reference picture also in your bin. You're going to go ahead and draw that with pencil, not charcoal, onto the piece of charcoal paper. I've already done so. Next thing we're going to do is, using the various types of charcoal, we are going to create value here using your reference image and looking. You can see where you have light here, it goes to gray, darker shadows where things cross over on this ribbon, darker shadows here, and then some variety where it comes lighter to the edges. We're going to go ahead and use our charcoal to do this. Remember, this is the exact opposite process of using the white pencil and black paper. Here you're going to be pressing harder for the darks and covering up the whites of the paper to create those dark values. Okay, remember, charcoal is messy, so be careful as you work. You're also probably going to want to access a tortillon, which is also in that bin. Use this one that's in the bin, not your own personal one that you have in your bag. You can use any of the three types of charcoal that you've already tried. I'm going to use the pencil, the vine, and the stick, but you can just use one, or you may use all three. It's totally up to you. I like to use the pencil for making like detailed lines and making things nice and straight, and then I like to fill in using the bigger pieces of charcoal like the vine or the stick. Making sure you're looking at shadows. You can notice I use my eraser in some areas where I went too dark. You can totally use your eraser with charcoal. All right, when you're finished and you have everything drawn on, first thing you're going to do is go ahead and tape the corners of your drawing so that they stay into your sketchbook. After you do that, you're going to go out to the hall and you're going to give this a nice spray down so it doesn't get everywhere. Remember, the fixative out in the hall says final fixative. Give everything a nice spray, and then you're finished.